Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So I am Brionna Lashae. I'm going to just chat with you guys for a little bit as I travel down to my job. Gratefulness, 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 gratefulness. Y'all leave that kitty cat alone. It's like a black cat that right here by my car, and everybody is like looking at it. I know it's someone, because when I got in the car, well, I felt it. First of all, I felt it tap my energy. I felt it. So I guess if it needs to connect with me, it will. So, and I kind of feel like I know whom it is. So, but you never know. I know I'm highly protected. Only 100% love and light, high vibrational beings are able to connect with me. So for them being able to make me feel their energy like that, whomever came down here in the form of that kitty cat, that beautiful little black kitty cat, and I know that is 100% high vibrational. So anyway, I'm just doing this video because I did a whole 30-minute video last night, and I was going to share it with you guys, just telling you about me, who I am, and you know, the miracle that just happened with my brother. My brother was unconscious. He was unresponsive. He was not moving. He was not doing anything. They had to put him on the breathing tubes, the ventilator, just all kind of stuff. He had walking pneumonia, and he didn't even know it. He just thought he had a little cold, and he blacked out, and you know, they took him to the hospital, and all they could do was put him on those machines until he came back to. So I got this call at 3:33 a.m. in the morning, and I am, first of all, let me say this, I'm not religious whatsoever. I did grow up a Christian, but it was just not sitting well with me. I knew it was more to life than what I was being taught. So I ventured out, and I started to find out that more. I started to find out who I am, and I've been here for 5 lifetimes on Earth. You know, there's other places that you can incarnate and stuff like that. But anyway, on Earth, I've been here 5 times. So this time I am spiritual. This is my 2nd spiritual lifetime here. And I had to have a hard life because I was put here to be a healer. So in order for you to truly, truly walk in those footsteps, your soul needs certain experiences. So it's kind of like codes. You know, I also see those too. Ancient light codes is the codes that I'm able to see, is what Reiki, where Reiki comes from. These are the original codes, the original codes that I'm able to see. They're flying around right now. I've been able to see them since I was a child, and I didn't know what they were. I thought they were like ghost codes or something, or well, not ghost codes. I used to say ghost germs because they look like germs under a microscope. I didn't know that they were pure light. This is what light really looks like. So I'm connected with light. Maybe I'll tell you that story at another time. Let me take a deep breath. Now, my brother was unconscious, and we actually, they said stop saying we because we are all oneness. So I was able to bring him back. I started on him at 3 that morning, and I sent him these energy balls filled with love, unconditional love. If you've never felt unconditional love, oh my God. If you open your heart up, I can let you know what that feels like right now. If you were able to receive that, then I know you love it. If you weren't able to receive it, it's okay. That just means you got a little bit more growing to do, and that's what this channel is for. And it's okay to not know everything right away. It's okay to not have like these experiences right away. They'll come to you if it's meant for you. A lot of us are on different timelines, but we're in the same place growing together. We come here together at these different times, you know, at the same time together, but we all have different paths and stuff that we're on, and that's fine. I started this channel because I'm trying to connect with more starseeds like myself. I do know that I am Andromedan and Pleiadian. I also work with the Arcturians, and I really feel like there's going to be more galactic beings, my family, that I'm going to actually, you know, be in contact with here. I'm also a part of a program where in many lifetimes I've been trusted to have hybrid children for my races. I'll say races there. And they love me, I love them, and they trust me. And, you know, I'm grateful. In this lifetime, I do not have any children physically here, but I do have a lot of children on the other side. I was gifted a dragon, and his name is Kimo, so you will actually hear me talk about him a lot, because on this journey with my brother, I sent him there first. I do not send my son out, my son Kimo, out to just anybody, because that's my son. I love my children, you know. I don't play about them. They're very protective over me, and I love that. But he has been with my brother the whole time my brother has been inside of the hospital. He's currently still there with him. I love you, Kimo. Mommy loves you so much. Mwah. Sorry. Anyway, so my brother was unresponsive, and my mom called me, and she was like, they call me Bean. I hate that name. My name is Brionna Lashae to you guys, but my family called me Bean, my mom's side, and my father's side calls me Beanie. Some people call me Bree. So if you can't remember Brianna, feel free to call me Bree, but please do not call me Bean or Beanie. Like, I'm over that, but you know, it's a family thing. So anyway, she was like, just go down there, just go down there. Now, it touched my heart because my mom know my practice, my healing business, and she never, he about to, oh my God, he almost lost control of that car. I don't know what that meant, but hey, I guess that means get to the point, huh? So, my mom never really believed in my spiritual business. Some of my siblings did or whatever. Like, they would hear me, but that stuff would go over their head. Like, me talk about getting readings and talking to my father, talking to my boyfriend, talking to my husband on the other side. Yes, my husband and my boyfriend. We'll talk about that later. It's not like how you guys take that and run with that here. It's totally different, okay? So, but anyway, so I got up, you know, and I went on down there. So I saw that it was actually real. You know what I mean? Like real. And the doctors wasn't going to do anything. So I went on down there. I took 3 sets of tools. I only took 3 sets of tools. I could have did more, but it was a hospital, so it's not really, you know, the other stuff I would need to be, you know, him to be home. And I'm going to work on that other stuff later. So I took the first tool, and I asked my sister and I said, y'all sure he ain't moved, he ain't do nothing? They said babe, he is unresponsive, he's not doing anything. I said, okay. I took that first tool out. I called in my higher self to be one with that tool. She came in, I came in, we're one, of course, and I saw her light. I actually saw her come in as a galactic being. That was her first time ever showing herself to me like that, and being a galactic being. So yeah, that was a proud moment for me. And then I seen her glow, so I know once she's inside of one of my tools what it looks like, that I'm working with pure light, pure love, you know. So she actually started, and it took her a while to finish, but I'll say 2 minutes into it, he started to move his hands, and everybody just ran over there to the bed like, oh my God. They got it on video, but because I don't want my family, you know, being exposed to this, I want to keep my family, that's my personal stuff, so I want to keep them, you know, unless they choose to be on video. So that's just like, okay, he's my client, but he's my brother, he's my sibling, so I want to keep that private. But he started to move his fingers, and they just couldn't believe it. And then they were looking at me like, wow, you know. And then so I kept doing it, and he kept trying to move whatever. You can tell that my higher self was working on him. My whole spirit team was there. I called everybody in. I called his spirit team in. Of course, his spirit team is everybody that is there on the other side that's working with him as he's here, including his higher self. Of course, your higher self is your soul, if you didn't know that. And my spirit team, I have an army, and the list is so, look, we ain't even gonna get in that right now. We'll get into it another time. Oh, and if you see this right here, I am Native American. So that's turmeric. You can look into all that at a later time, if you can see it. But anyway, so I took out my, I ended up detoxing him. Then I had to detox myself, and then I had to detox his female friend that was there. They wanted me to detox her. When I detoxed her, I removed any attachments that she may have had to him so that he can heal properly, because I kind of already knew something, like about her being very stressful to my brother, and that was one of the reasons why he was in there, and he was, you know, even sicker than we knew. So I removed those attachments. Yes, they can be removed. And his arms went all the way up over his head, and they were just screaming with joy when I got started on her. And so I finished her, and then I went back to him because my higher self said go back to him. So I did him again. Now then I got up, because in my tool it was saying that he was done. There's nothing, no more that he needed to do with that tool. So then I took out my chakra crystals, and I placed those crystals on his chakras, and I said I'm gonna try to leave these here for about 2 minutes. I don't know what the twos is with me. I guess because 2 mean alignment, and we were in alignment with our spirit teams. So, you know, those numbers mean something, you guys. When you keep seeing those numbers, those 333s or 444s or 4440, whatever, they mean something, okay? So I put those on him. He started to move even more. By this time, the nurse was in the window watching, and she came into the room. But when I seen her coming, I hurried up and took the crystals off of him, and I called in my mama, Mama Yamo, but you call her Yamaya. This is my mama. I'm not talking about the Ifa way, all that stuff being initiated and stuff. I'm talking about she is my mama. She has told me this. She said that's between me and her, but she told me that she is my actual mama, and origination from the beginning, that is my mama. So yeah, so don't connect me with any of that stuff. No, but you can connect me with the Orishas fully, but not all that other stuff that says you have to do this and do this and do all that, because that is not, I have nothing to do with that. Mine is on a higher level than that, a way higher level. Anyway, so I called in my mama, and she told me before about this certain tool that I would use to send the energy of the ocean to my clients. And so I pulled out that tool, y'all. I kid you not. I pulled that tool out. My brother jumped up and started taking out that that breathing tube and stuff on his own. The doctors, you hear me? Everybody came running inside of that room like, what is going on? I stood to the back because I already know. And I'm like, thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. I just kept saying, thank you, mama. But I was shaking my tool. I just kept shaking my tool, shaking my tool, shaking my tool. I never stopped. But I had to slow it down because he was waking up out of it as fast as I was shaking it. So I was like, dang, I didn't need for him to, like, you know, come out that fast. But hey, it was his time. It was meant for me to be there. You know, I later on found out from his grandmother on the other side. She said, I want you to see how divinely guided all of this was, like the timing, because usually you wouldn't be in town, you wouldn't be there, but my whole world shook up on me in December. Here it is, the end of January, and I was able to be here for my brother, to save my brother's life and bring him back to us. Now my family believes me. Now they're all asking me to do healing on them. So I went from being an outcast, you know what I mean? Because I knew what I knew and I see what I see, but nobody believed me. To now, everybody believes me. Everybody wants my help. So I said this to say, I am here for those who know what you know or not even know what you know yet. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. And for those that need my help, I'm here to offer my services. A disclaimer, I am not here to say that I am going to help heal any type of illnesses or anything like that. I don't do that. That is your doctor. But I am here to tell you my experiences, and I heal the energetic body. I heal on an energetic level. I'm an energetic healer. So when you heal on an energetic level, it heals the physical level. As within, so without. As above, so below. Welcome to my channel, Healings of the Ancient Ancestors. I am Brionna Lashae, and I unconditionally love you, and you can't do anything about it. Bye!